Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Vizik here, and this is the video you've been waiting to see, or I've been waiting to make, one or the other. So, here we go. As you can obviously tell by the title, this is my Modern Warfare 3 review of the beta. I want to go ahead and get one thing out of the way pretty quick, just in case anybody has, anything to say about it or mentioned it throughout this video in the comments, or if somebody's thinking it, I'm sure it'll be brought up. But just because this is a beta doesn't mean it's not going to show the actual game. Now, what do I mean by that? Let's be fucking honest with ourselves. The beta is the game. What you got in the beta is what you got in the game. The only thing that's going to change is maybe balance, and some bugs are going to get fixed. That's basically it. Nothing core to the game will change. If it does, I would be actually surprised, and I will eat my words, and I'll come back to this video, or I'll make a new video referring to this video and say I was wrong. But I can almost guarantee you with 100% certainty that the core of the game will not change. So I do not want to hear, oh, this is a beta Vizik, just cut them some slack. So with that out of the way, we can go ahead and begin. Now I'm going to go ahead and start with the good things, okay? There are some good things, actually some pretty fucking good things I have to say about this. First and foremost, the gunplay is absolutely fucking fantastic. I would be willing to say it's probably one of the better CODs throughout COD. It is most certainly the best COD out of the last, 5 years? Not 5 years, but 4 years, I think, since Modern Warfare 2019. So ever since then, it 100% is the best, and I would honestly put it up on par with like maybe a top 5 COD, if I'm being 100% honest. Maybe not, maybe a top 6 COD, but either way, the gunplay in this game is absolutely fucking fantastic. To go into detail of that, I'm talking in terms of time to kill, obviously barring a few guns, because we all know if you don't use a striker, the MCW or that RDP style light machine gun, if you don't use those guns, you're completely going to get shafted. So there is some balancing changes that need to happen, but I'm sure that will come. So the time to kill is fucking fantastic. I love the 150 health. I don't know why it took them this long to do it, but here we are. Do I think I should praise them 100% for that? Nope, because it should have been done since Modern Warfare 2019. I don't know why they removed it after Black Ops 4. Makes no fucking sense. Another thing with the good gunplay I'm referring to is honestly just gun audio. The guns sound amazing compared to the last few CODs. You look at Modern Warfare 2019, it was like some bass boosted bullshit that sounded ridiculous. Cold War sounded like you were shooting like airsoft gun. I don't even know, like you were shooting nail guns and all the guns sounded the same. Vanguard sounded essentially the same way, but on a different style. Modern Warfare 2, basically the same as Modern Warfare 2019. I'm sorry if you can hear my cat flinging shit around. They have found a toy that has been long lost, so they are playing with it. So if you hear that little jingle jangle in the background, that's what that is. Now, another thing with the good gunplay I'm mentioning is maybe movement. I don't know how I feel about it. Well, I do know how I feel about it, but I don't know what can be done about it or what can change about it ultimately, because once again, this is kind of core of the game. The movement is good. I like the movement overall, but the problem is if you play on keyboard and mouse like I exclusively do, you're going to get shafted, because one of the main things with the movement in this COD is it's completely sporadic. It's not predictable in any way, shape, or form. And I'm not saying like, oh, the slide animation is not predictable or the slide cancel is not predictable. Just the ways people can use these two things can create outcomes that are just unpredictable and not fun for gameplay. How a lot of people are going to negate this and it's not going to be a problem for most people is because they're using a fucking controller with aim assist. So if somebody's sliding around doing random ass movement, your gun's basically going to stay on them for most of the time, and you barely have to move your analog stick, if not at all, to follow them. So the movement is good. I like it, but it's a bad thing for keyboard and mouse, so it's a bad thing for me, and it's pretty good for controller players because you could just meme on most keyboard and mouse players just by sliding around at random sporadic. You'll watch during the gameplay, like I'll just randomly miss like shots that I shouldn't miss. Some of that is down to my fucking Yeah, my mouse is kind of going out. I thought it was just my mouse pad. Washed that. I thought it was the sensor was dusty. It was. Got some alcohol. Did that. Oh, by the way, a little tip for you guys: if you ever obviously use keyboard and mouse, make sure you grab a Q-tip and clean the laser with some rubbing alcohol. Don't use your fucking finger, but clean the dust off of it with a little bit of rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip on the bottom part where the laser is, as long as it's a normal mouse laser, not some weird shit. I don't know if there is, I don't know. But just do that if there's dust on it, because that dust will cause tracking issues. Just a little heads up. But you'll see through the gameplay, I'll just miss randomly. I don't know. I'm not the greatest. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that right now. I'm not the greatest at COD anymore. I haven't played regularly. The last COD I played regularly was Modern Warfare 2019. Don't ask why I did. I did. But it is what it is. I'm not that bad. I don't know. The movement feels very, very finicky. It has the same kind of movement style as Modern Warfare 2, especially with people aiming down sight and strafing back and forth. Their player does this weird-ass lean shit. It's completely bullshit for people who are using a keyboard and mouse, because good luck fucking tracking that, dude. Anyway, now that's about all I have to say. So overall, I do think the game core-wise is fundamentally one of the better CODs we have ever had in a long time. And to be, like I said, to be honest with you, it's probably one of the better CODs ever. Now, does that mean for the entire game? No. We'll get into that, because here is where we're going to talk about some bad things that I found throughout the beta, and things that will make me not want to purchase this 100% unless it's fixed. Number one. Skill-based matchmaking. You knew it was coming. You knew I was going to talk about it. You knew. Everybody knows. Every year it ruins the COD, and every year it just gets worse and worse and worse. This year is no fucking different. The first day I played, or the first few matches I played, was alright. It wasn't too bad, but I can tell you, as soon as I started playing with friends, or as soon as I started like playing more, or after like a couple matches, the skill-based matchmaking just got ramped up to an unbelievable amount. You'll see through the gameplay, I get memed on quite a bit, and it's absolutely ridiculous that I'm playing other versions of me, essentially. It's crazy to me. Like I said, I'm not the best, but I'm damn sure not the worst. As you can tell with the fucking lobby, is me getting fucking drop shotted, just dying before I have a chance to react, which leads me to my next bad thing about the game. The connection is complete fucking trash. I don't know if the ping on the scoreboard is a complete fucking lie, or the packet burst is just so bad that it makes everything just shit. If you aren't aware, and if you haven't been paying attention to the beta throughout the beta, there has been a packet burst issue nonstop every match, just constantly. You'll see it through the gameplay if you pay attention to it. And luckily, unlike like Modern Warfare 2019 or Vanguard, actually, what was Vanguard about it? Yeah, Vanguard was pretty bad about it. Yeah, Vanguard was really bad about it. And then, Warzone 1, I don't know about Warzone 2. Actually, yeah, Warzone 2 does it. But this game surprisingly doesn't have like a weird, how do I describe it? So when packet burst usually happens in the older CODs that I noticed, you would immediately know, because you would freeze, or your game would like stutter or some shit like that. Now it doesn't stutter, but you can almost definitely tell, like sometimes you'll be dying around corners that 100% certain that you should not have died. Shit like that. On top of the fact that the match quality is just kind of like in the gutter, because the skill-based matchmaking is just insane, so it doesn't match you based on better connection. It's baffling. That's why I look at the scoreboard and it says I have like 20, 30 ping, 40 ping, and I'm like, that's complete bullshit. I can feel, like, when I shoot people, I can tell that the ping is higher than that. Or just, like, it's packet burst or packet loss. I don't know. Either way, there's some connection issues with the game that is pretty fucking bad. I don't know if it's skill-based matchmaking doing its thing and it just ignores people's connection, or if it's packet burst, but packet burst is an issue because it's popping up, or it's something else, or it's a combination of everything. Who fucking knows with Call of Duty anymore when it comes to connection? I'm recording this after the fact because I forgot to add it to my notes that I was going over. But another bad thing that I want to mention is the fact that the enemy visibility is completely dog shit. I don't know how many times we have to say every fucking year since Modern Warfare 2019 that the visibility of enemies is just dog shit. Ever since they added operators, and since there hasn't been a certain camo for each side of the game, like one team and the other team have a different set of like skins or like whatever that they use, that everyone could just use what they want, it creates a problem where if you don't have good visibility or good way to determine what's an enemy and what's not an enemy, it's pretty hard to fucking figure out on the fly, especially with an twitchy arcade shooter like Call of Duty. There's been game after game after game where I've just shot at my teammates randomly because either one, the thing doesn't pop up, or two, I can't even fucking tell. And there has also been times that I just ignore an enemy thinking they're a teammate because I'm like, okay, well, why would this person be here? And they kill me. So they also have a Trello board that is public that you can view, Sledgehammer has, that says that there is a player health bar that is missing from the HUD. Now, that could mean a lot of things, but what I'm interpreting that as is while you're playing, you know how you had Black Ops 4 with the health bar at the bottom left? I think it's supposed to be there. I think there's supposed to be a health bar there to let you know how much health you have. But I would like to also see the fucking option to add health bars to enemies, like when you scope over an enemy like it was in Black Ops 4. I want that back. Don't know why they removed it. It was a really good feature in my opinion because it lets you it quickly lets you determine how many shots you really needed to kill this person, or, you know, whatever it may be. It helped with visibility, especially when you're aiming right at the person you were supposed to be killing. You don't lose track of them in some dark corner, or you don't lose track of them when crisscrossing a teammate. Shit like that. Not that that's as big of a deal, but it's good to eliminate the problem as a whole so that problem doesn't exist. So let's add health bars to enemies under their player name or something. And hell, you can add their level to it like it was in Black Ops 4. That would make visibility so much. Dude, if I'm being 100% honest with you, if they did that, I might actually buy the game at $70 just because it's a big change that actually is beneficial for the game as a whole. Now, you'll have the realistic crowd. Oh my god, that's not realistic. That's who cares? It's a twitchy arcade shooter. Go back to fucking Rainbow Six. Not even Battlefield, because Battlefield isn't even that serious. Go back to whatever the fuck. COD is COD. Well, it's supposed to be COD, but lately it hasn't been COD. Another bad thing that I forgot to mention was spawns. How bad the fucking spawns are. I do not like the fact when I'm playing TDM, I'm playing free-for-all. When I'm playing Domination, I'm playing free-for-all, for the most part. When I'm playing Hardpoint, I'm playing free-for-all. The spawns are sporadic and ridiculous. It's way worse in TDM. You could have somebody spawn literally in the same spawn as you. I don't know. I don't think I had it clipped because I don't think I was recording that game. I don't know why I wasn't. Should be recording every game, which is usually what I've been doing. I just forgot every couple games. There was a game where me and my buddy, or the people my friends that I was playing with, they spawned and I watched them spawn, and an enemy spawned in the same exact spawn cluster that they did. How is that even possible? How does that even fucking happen? I wish I had the clip because I haven't seen something like that in Call of Duty ever, really. That's insane to me. So the spawns are just fucky. You could spawn on one side of the map. Dude, I would much rather spawn trapping be back in the game to a point, because spawn trapping really wasn't that bad in old CODs unless you played certain game modes and you played certain sweaties that would literally play for spawn trapping. In that case, yeah, that sucked. But hey, guess what? You can leave the match. I don't know why we had this like hyper fixation to get rid of spawn trapping. Now, don't get me wrong, spawn trapping I fucking hated it. It was bullshit, but I would much rather have spawn trapping than sporadic free-for-all spawns in TDM. Like, what the fuck am I playing? You could be spawning on one side of the map, and literally as soon as you run out of that, like high rise, as soon as you run out of that building, 9 times out of 10 there's at least going to be one enemy to spawn in that building. It doesn't even matter if your team is coming out of that building. There's still going to be an enemy spawning back there. I've seen that countless times, over and over and over and over again. People spawned in front of me. I've spawned in front of people, literally in their fucking sight. That's how crazy this fucking spawn system is. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. But I guess that'll lead to whatever next bad thing I talk about, because this is edited in. So yeah, that leads me into my next thing. Do not play this game unless you just want to just feel miserable while playing it. Don't play it on keyboard and mouse. It's not fun. The amount of times I just get absolutely memed on just for the fact that somebody has aim assist because they get that little extra fucking boost of aim out of nowhere. Makes you seem like you just die before you have a chance to react sometimes, but that also goes with connection as well. But it also is not only exaggerated by aim assist, because you watch kill cams and it's like, dude, it's so obvious most of the time that somebody's using fucking aim assist. So yeah, it is what it is. If you play keyboard and mouse, you're not going to have a fun time playing this Call of Duty, just like you haven't had probably a fun time playing the last few Call of Duties. So it is what it is. And the final thing I want to say on this is, the last bad thing is going to lead me into this, is do I think this game is worth your money? Do I think you should buy this game based on what we've seen from the multiplayer? No, not for $70. Not $70 for an update. People can say what they want. I've already heard people say it's not really an update. There's a lot of things. Dude, it's every single map that we've seen from the beta, and I don't know if there's anything different. Remake maps. I don't know if there's any original maps. There probably is, but probably not a lot. And if there is, again, I'll eat my own words. There probably will not be that many variety of weapons being used. So we're going to be using the same shit probably from Modern Warfare 2 once those guns get in, including the 3 most powerful guns from the Modern Warfare 3 release. So do I think that it's worth $70? Fuck no. In my genuine, honest opinion, Zombies is worth more than multiplayer and campaign combined. Zombies will probably, I'd spend maybe $30 on the Zombies mode. It's not the best. It's complete dog shit what they've done with Zombies with this game, but it is what it is. But it's still Zombies, so I love Zombies. So yeah, I would spend probably $30 on that. Probably $10, $20 on the campaign, and $0 on the multiplayer, just because it's literally the same thing as Modern Warfare 29 or Modern Warfare 2, and the same as all of the past fucking CODs. Let's be real. I don't know why they haven't changed the UI. This UI is completely fucking disgusting. It needs to go. I'm tired of this shit. Why can't we not just have everything on the left side and everything about player name and player stats on the right side, like it was in Black Ops 1? I think it was Black Ops 1? No, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. CODs like that. I don't know why we got rid of this. It makes no fucking sense. Yeah, the menus, the UI looks complete dog shit. So again, not worth your $70. Depending on how low it goes when it goes on sale, maybe $40. Yeah, I'd pick it up, maybe. But $70, fuck no. Hell no. There's no way you're gonna have me spend $70 for what I just played. Like, no way. Because while, like I said, the core of the game is fucking fantastic, it's actually fucking surprising how good it was. But the game around the game, I guess, the shit around the core of the game is just baffling to me, how it's still this bad, still this awful, nothing changes. And it goes to show these developers just don't do anything. They change a little shit here and there. Oh, they added 150 health. Wow, to be fair, that is what changed the game to feel a lot better, to be honest with you. But, if that's all it took to make the game good, then why wasn't it done fucking years ago? Yeah, that's just crazy to me. It took them this long just to add 50 health to multiplayer. Dude, there's just no way. It's insane. But yeah, not worth your $70. Buy another game, or hell, just wait till it goes on sale and whatever. We'll see how that goes. But if it goes on sale, I'll more than likely pick it up so I can cover the game more, because I'm kind of interested in what this game's going to pan out to be. Is it going to turn out like Vanguard, where the core of the game kind of felt kind of good? Don't get me wrong, Vanguard was a shit game, but the core of the game was actually okay. It was decent. And honestly, Cold War was too, but just a game around the game. Yeah. Just ruined it. So I'm actually curious of how this game turns out. Is it going to be another Cold War or Vanguard? It's probably going to be another Vanguard because look at Sledgehammer's track record. But we'll see. They're being somewhat, well, not somewhat. They're being pretty damn communicative. They're communicating a lot more than, Infinity Ward will ever do and Treyarch has ever done. So there's that. Other than that, I don't think there's much of anything else to say about the game other than the core of the game's decent, but the game around the game is not. So it's not worth $70 at all, not even close. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like rating, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Tell me what you think about the beta. Tell me if you liked it. Tell me if you didn't like it. I want to know your opinion on it. But as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.